Start.
Hi, I have devised a game. Actually, it's a game when we are stuck in our research, and we have tried many algorithms, and the required metrics are not coming. The accuracy is not coming. The AU graph or regression metrics are not coming. Then we have to innovate what we are working on the algorithm. To aid in this process, I have invented a game, and this game is like a game. This is like this is like this. These are mathematical construct where back propagation can pass. So this is a sequence to sequence model. This is residual connections. This is recursive network and things like that. GAN and sequence to sequence model, attention mechanism, all these concepts, they are mathematical concepts with back propagation. I've converted them into cards. So this game is being played by two people, and it's the cards. We distribute this card like three cards first. And for example, we are solving this algorithm. For example, we are working on a transformer, and we're trying to transform the transformer into something innovative algorithms that we can change. So what we do is, let's say that the first person has got these sequence, and this person has got autoencoders, and he has to incorporate autoencoders, sequence to sequence, and object recognition. The concept behind object recognition is can it be fixed? This person has a choice of putting two cards down and getting the two new cards, and then this person has to make sense out of these cards. Like this person can use the autoencoders here. How can this transformer construct can be transformed into autoencoders? What the person can use is as once because autoencoders are symmetrical, so one can use this part as the encoder of autoencoder, and this part as a decoder of the autoencoder. If we want to eliminate the mask multi-head process, we can eliminate that, and this person is trying to what this person is suggesting is an algorithm in which the autoencoder is using the attention mechanism to create the latent space. So this is the suggestion that this person is making, because he has to make the suggestion by using these three cards, and then what this person can suggest, this is the algorithm this has suggested, or he can also suggest this algorithm like using GAN. I mean, for GAN, the whole construct, the whole transformer construct can be the generator, and for a discriminator we can use some other neural network or the same neural network for the discriminator, and this so the attention mechanism, the GAN with the attention mechanism, this is the algorithm this person is suggesting. While the other person has these cards, he has this cards: decision tree, inception, and memory network. So he can discard a card or two cards to get the new card if it's not making sense. So if it's discard this card and he gets this clustering card. So now he has to make an architecture incorporating these things. So the first thing that comes out into mind is that in the transformer, this feed forward network can be changed to inception, or he can also take a poetic liberty a little and use any connet in replacement of the feed forward mechanism. So he can also use two cards for constructing. He can use the decision tree here. The decision tree here, as the output probabilities are fed into a decision tree mathematical construct where the information gain is maximized and the construct is a decision tree. So this transformer network can be changed by these two things. So this is the suggestion that this player makes. Now the person who wins this game is the one who is suggesting more sensible architecture by using these cards. So I mean, this game can be also played by 4 people. Like what we can do is we can distribute these cards into 4 players, like three cards each, and then it can be played as a team or as an individual 4 players. What the After distributing, they can go through their cards and they can discard up to 4 cards and take the new two cards, discard two cards and take up to new cards. And then once they have the 3 cards, they if they're playing individually, then they have to construct a new architecture in the same way. Or if they're playing as a team, then they can combine these the 3 cards and put their head to head, put both of them can think of creating an architecture out of these 6 cards. So it can be also played in like 4 players, 6 player, making a team of 2 or team of 3. It can
Start.
Okay, so this game can also be played as an individual player game while we have all these cards. So what we can do is just go through these cards and see how can a concept can fit into this concept, and or we can select the 3 concepts, like in the same way that we played the other game. We just select the 3 concepts and then try to see whether we can fit and make a new algorithm out of these cards. Basically the purpose of this game is it's a combination of poker and Lego applied in deep learning to construct new architectures. But what it does is it forces a person to focus on 2 or 3 mathematical concepts at the same time, and how we can combine these concepts, 2, 3 or more concepts, into a new architecture that may solve the problem that we were stuck in our research and we were unable to solve when we applied all the algorithms. So that is the main purpose of this game, that it forces to focus on combination of the mathematical construct in which the backpropagation can pass. Thank you very much.